Let's dive right in here. Traders been buying up Enphase and Nova and SunPower. Is really there that much opportunity here for solar stocks, or has the trade already been done?
I think there's still more to go here, Brian. I think the of the 555 billion that's going into Build Back Better, 320 billion is towards solar, and solar being the main driver here. So residential solar penetration is only about 3% in the U.S. We think that could get to 40% over the next 20 years. And so I think Enphase, Sonova, Sunrun, these companies all have huge opportunities here to increase the share of off-grid power generation. It's really a key here that California, Texas, parts of New York State have seen the grid fail, and they really want off-grid power, and solar is the way to provide that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm here in the UK, James, and we've been talking about this kind of all week, which is that, and they've been talked about it at COP2, which is that gap. What we love about renewables, all the things they do well, they do some things very poorly. You've got to use the energy right away, and they tend to be located in areas that are far away because you need heavy winds or super hot weather. That battery storage space and being able to store some of that renewable energy, that is so critical right now to everything, is it not?
It really is. So we refer to that as the third pillar here. So you have wind and solar that have become the two economically advantageous sources of renewable energy, but they have that intermittency problem that you suggested. Power storage is now coming into the fold where it's economic with fossil fuel production. And so to be able to store that energy, and especially with Enphase and others having a new technology that allows you to kind of manage your microgrid, if you will, of your solar panels, is allowing you to create that storage, so you can store it, you use it when you need it. You use the solar, of course, when it's coming into your house. When the sun's not shining, you've got power. You've got power storage, and so that's that big thing that gets rid of the intermittency issue that really makes renewables. It gets rid of that kind of that argument against renewables and for fossil fuels.
All right, let's talk about electric cars, because obviously Rivian's IPO has been huge. Electric vehicle sales are booming around the world, I think faster than people thought. And here's the thing, I did a test drive in a Polestar electric car, and I complained about the charging, and people said, well, you ding dong, 95% of charging is done at home. Yeah, 95%, but I need my car to be 100% utility. What comes first? Will big sales of electric cars drive the build out of charging networks, or do we need the charging system set up so people see them and say, it's safe to buy an electric car? Chicken and egg.
It's the classic chicken and egg. You're absolutely right here. So I think that the charging network needs to be in front of, and you see companies like EVgo or ChargePoint or others building the network out in front of the huge amount of models of EVs that are coming to the market. And so we do think that charging, we need to get rid of range anxiety. So for guys like yourself, guys like me, that are worried about charging our network, we need to be able to see that the network is there and available to us before we can go on long haul trips. So we can go 200, 300 miles without having range anxiety. So I think the charge network, we're building it out. There is money in the infrastructure bill that came out. It's already passed. That is for charging. You will see more capital going to EVs in the Build Back Better program, which hopefully that'll get passed in the next couple of weeks in Congress. So there's money to that, but I think we need to see charging. I mean, our view is that EVs will be 70% of auto sales in 20 years. There'll be 40% of cars on the road, and we need the EV infrastructure business to be about 60 times bigger than it is today at that point.